coffee. You can't get any better than that. Oh my goodness. Well, good morning, everyone. I am trying something new today. As you can see, I have a microphone. I dug it out, so I hope it works. I don't know whether to talk louder or softer. I did test it last night, but I've slept since then, so who knows? Anyway, I hope that everyone is doing well today, and I'm a little sleepy, but I will soon wake up, so that's not a problem. I'm sure that, I don't know if you're a morning person or, a night owl. I'm kind of a night owl. I'm not really a morning person, although during this stay at home, I have kind of become a night owl and a morning person because we have 2 dogs and 3 cats. And so, they're on their own schedule and they're used to normal schedule. They're getting a little more used to me being at home and they're more relaxed and everything. But, used to be, they, they pretty much demanded my whole attention every time I was home, because when you work outside of the house and then you come see your animals, your fur babies, they think that you've been gone forever. You've only been gone for 8 hours or so. But funny story, when I first started working from home, I was working out of the craft room because there's a nice space there. And because, if I answered the phone for work, then, I can't have the dogs barking and whatnot. And the cats tend to well, you know how cats do. They like to crawl all over your computer. And so I was in the back with the door closed, and boy, they do not like that. They were just like, every time I opened the door, they were all just piled right at the door, just laying there, waiting for me. So, and every time I opened the door, they were like, "Oh, you're really here. We've missed you so much," So, anyway, happy Monday to everyone. Monday is just a brand new page of a week and a brand new week, and we get to make this week whatever we want it to be. So I intend to make it a good week. I intend to stay conscious of, any anxiety that may pop up and try to acknowledge it, let it be, not act, on the outside like, like things are wrong, or, and feed into that. I listened to a vlog, a podcast, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not that tech savvy, but it's on YouTube here. And it might be a little hard to find, but I will link it to my page. And it's called Mindfulness Matters. And the therapist on there is JC. And she's an amazing woman. Anyway, she just goes on and gives little tidbits, little helpful things. And, she doesn't, it's not like you're giving a whole lot of time to each little thing, but there is so much to unpack in everything that she says. So anyway, I've been listening to her. She's brand new. So, go on over there, like her. She only has a few subscribers right now, but that's because she's brand new on YouTube, and but she has a lot of depth to what she says. So anyway, I've been listening to her and I really like her. I can use all the help I can get. I don't know about you, but anyway, so let's go ahead and talk about crochet, because that's why we're here. But I realized too that I hadn't really address this. The title of my YouTube channel is Crochet Therapy. I am in no way, shape, or form a therapist. I am in need of a therapist. But anyway, I actually have a therapist, so that's okay. But I use crochet as my therapy as well, because, just the smooth action of crocheting, the methodical way that you hook the yarn, the feel of the yarn, everything is very soothing and very calming, I find. And so, one day I'll tell you my whole story, or at least most of it. It's too long to tell you the whole story, but I'll tell you my story of how my anxiety, or the anxiety that I was feeling. I was told not to own my anxiety. It's not my anxiety. It's anxiety that I feel. So I'm trying to change my verbiage there. But the anxiety that I feel, it was intensified during 2018. A lot of things happened. 2019 was my year of healing. It was my year to, just concentrate on my mental and emotional health. And I intended on 2020 to be my year to concentrate on my physical health. And y'all know what happened then. So I'm an emotional eater. And so I've tried to keep that hook in my hand to keep, from going to the refrigerator 50 million times a day. But anyway, I'm sure that there are others in that boat too. And then there are the ones that I marvel over who are like losing weight and walking, 3 or 4 times a day and walking, 15 miles a day and losing weight and making good choices and everything. And I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. And you are a great role model for the rest of us who are emotionally eating right now and trying to get through this stay-at-home time. So you keep doing you. Do the best you that you can do. And that's enough. Do your best you. And so right now I'm doing my best me. And there you go. So it's all we can do. So anyway, I have 2 things to show you today. And they're actually kind of related because one is a book review and one is an amigurumi animal that I made from this book. I followed the pattern and I made this little creature for my sweet sister-in-law. Hey, Tanya. And I made this for her birthday. She is a pre-K teacher, and she her theme this year was supposed to be monkeys. Look at this cute little monkey. Oh my gosh, he is so adorable. So adorable. And I'll show you his little tail. He's just so adorable. Now the only thing, this was one of my first amigurumis, and his head goes down. He looks sad. So I think, now she let me borrow him back because I gave him to her for her birthday last year. Now her birthday is coming up again this summer, so but she let me borrow him. And so I think before I give him back, I'm going to fix his little head just a little bit to lift his head. See, I think if I just do a couple little stitches back here with the same yarn, you won't see it. I'll hide it and I'll just lift his little head a little bit so then you can see his little smile, and then he won't be so sad. So anyway, he was super easy to make, and the poor thing, I'm not sure I put his ears in the right spot, but I tried to follow the directions. But anyway, yeah, he's cute. He's adorable. I don't remember what she named him. But anyway, he is adorable. And he is actually a pattern and like I said, he was so easy to make. And this book made it so easy. And I love him. I love him. So anyway, let me show you the book. And if you are on Facebook in any way, shape, or form, if you are on YouTube and, traveling the YouTube-verse, you probably have heard of this person. You may not have put the name to her Facebook group or her YouTube channel, but I'm sure you've heard of her if you are crafty in any way, shape, or form. And this is a book called Crochet Cute Critters, and it is by Sarah Zimmerman. Now, Sarah Zimmerman is, according to this, is a yarn lover, crafter, wife and mother of 3, a self-taught crocheter. Sarah picked up her first hook shortly after her second child was born. Her craft and crochet blog, Repeat Crafter Me, Repeat Crafter Me, I know you've heard of it, is full of unique patterns that she shares for free. And I actually used her pattern for my newest granddaughter's little romper, and it just came out so adorable. So Sarah, thank you for that. She doesn't have a YouTube tutorial for it yet, but I went to her website and I followed the pattern and it was perfect. I didn't have any problems with it. Like I said, the only thing that I changed on that was instead of using hard buttons, I made my own buttons. Other than that, I followed it to a T, and I added my own applique. I made an applique of a seahorse, and that turned out totally adorable, and I don't remember where I got that, but you know, like I said, I just search YouTube, and then I put playlists together, and so I'm going to put some playlists together for you guys on this page, so that on this YouTube page, so that you can find things that that I've made that I'm talking about that I just absolutely love. So that seahorse was a little challenging, not gonna lie. It was, I followed it step by step on the YouTube tutorial, and nobody around me was allowed to talk because every stitch, it seemed like, was a little different. You know, you do one slip stitch, then one single crochet, then one double, half double, and then 2 double crochets, and then 3, and I had to hear it, and so nobody could talk to me. I had to keep rewinding it because people keep talking to me. Do you have that in your household? Well, you gotta love them. I mean, they're in your house, they're part of your family. You gotta love them. So you just go, oh no, that's okay, let me rewind again. It's not a problem. And it really isn't. I mean, come on, the people in front of you are more important than whoever's on the screen. So there you go. But anyway, I love this book. I'm going to show you one page where she has, it's the table of contents. Look at all of these cute critters. So, I mean, there's everything from, and it's alphabetical. How cute is that? I mean, there's an alligator, a bear, a monkey, a cat, a dog, elephant, fox, giraffe, hippo, iguana, jellyfish. I made the jellyfish, by the way, and it was so cute. I made it with a stripe yarn, and it had the stripe yarn. I can't remember the name of it, but it was kind of under the sea colors. It was very, very soft and had blues and purples and greens and kind of like a light yellow, and I really liked it. And so anyway, when I made the jellyfish, and I gave it as gifts, and I made 2 of them. It was the same time that I gave the monkey to my sweet sister-in-law, and 2 others were having birthdays as well. So I gave them the jellyfish because I just thought that they were so adorable, and I knew that the 2 recipients really liked the beach and going out on boats, and they really liked that kind of a theme. So I thought, well, maybe they'll like that, and it was so adorable. And but the jellyfish, she had us do 7 tendrils. And when I gave it to them, when they opened it, they both said, oh, look, it's an octopus. And I was like, dang, I should have put 8 tendrils on there, and I could have said, why, yes, it's an octopus. But instead I had to go, well, it's supposed to be a jellyfish. But the more I looked at it, the more I thought, yeah, it looks like an octopus. I can pull it off as an octopus. So next time I make one, and I will make one because it was fast, it was easy, it was just adorable and huge. huge when I say, like, the body was like this big. And so I will make them again. When I do make them, I will make 8 tendrils for each one, and I will let my recipient, decide whether it's a jellyfish or an octopus. And if they believe it's an octopus, then there's the 8. So, um, before I was like, oh, well, they had an accident and they lost one of them, one of the tentacles. No, that's terrible, right? No, I had to say, well, it's actually a jellyfish. So anyway, but these are just so cute. And I want to show you. This one is adorable for a little baby. It's Lily the lamb. Oh my gosh, so adorable. And the thing about these, there's a really cute, and they're easy. They're just simple. They're not those overcomplicated, patterns. And, God love them, but, the overcomplicated patterns, sometimes they just wear on me. And I just want to make, something adorable and quick. And when I say quick, these are big. So you don't just whip through them in 2 hours. You really don't. I mean, it does take time. I remember thinking, with the jellyfish, I thought, well, I had the bodies done, and I was thinking, oh, that's the most of it. It took as much time to make those tendrils as it did to make the body of the one, because, it was not difficult. It was just time consuming. So yeah, don't underestimate the time that it takes to make a project. Hey, Rose. Go on, baby. Go on. That's a good girl. So Rose is spending time with me out here. She's not a barker like little Theo is. Little Theo, bless his heart. He, oh, Rose, no. Sorry about that. Rose is big enough, and she has the big girl bark when she sees somebody that she doesn't know. And they immediately back up. So, but she is a sweetheart. And so she's not a barker. Really, until we got Theo, she wasn't a barker unless she saw someone. But Theo likes to bark at everything. He thinks he's a big dog, and he's going to tell you. But he's a love too. So he's just adorable. But anyway, enough about the dogs. There was one other one that I wanted to show you. So, oh, and it's the queen bee. And I just think she's adorable too. Look at her. Look at how adorable she is. So all the bodies are kind of shaped very similarly, and they're made similarly. Obviously, the dimensions are different, but that's what I love about this is, the instructions are very easy to read. It's a nice font for my old eyes. It's easy for me to see. What I did, I have a home copier and printer. So when I was working on this, instead of, keeping my book open and following and everything, I would just go and make a copy of the one page that I was working on. And that way I could hold it and I could, work on my, whatever it was, that part that I was working on. And then if it got, crumpled or whatever, then that was okay. And I didn't have to worry about having my book binding, get stuck open on one page or whatever. Now, it almost did with the monkey because, the monkey was quite involved. There were 3 full pages of instructions for the monkey. Of course, he had his little face, had different parts to it as well. If I make him again, though, I'm going to obviously fix his face, because I'm not sure what I did, but it's interesting. So anyway, I have talked quite long enough, and it's starting to rain. That's different. So I hope that you have a great day. I hope that you try something new this week, whether it be, out of a book or something on YouTube. And coming soon, I will show you how to do the buttons. I promised that I would show you how to do the buttons. But not today. So anyway, I hope that you have a great day. I hope that you do something today that makes you proud of yourself, that makes you feel good about yourself. Whether it's, trying a new recipe, or maybe it's just going to be jumping in the shower today. If you're staying at home and you're, under the stay-at-home whatever, and you're still in your pajamas from 3 days ago, maybe it is just getting in the shower, washing your hair. Yeah. I know there are lots of funny memes out there about that, about the shower saying, I miss you, where are you? So I know it's happening out there. But anyway, I hope that today is a wonderful day for you. Have a good one and stay safe, be kind, and get hookin'. Oh my gosh.